Hi, my name is Arlene Delgado, and I'm about to do my task 1C, my video reflection. I'm a kindergarten teacher at Blanton Elementary and Dallas ISD, and I'm going to explain all the major components of the model that I use in my classroom. The first component that I use in my classroom is the lesson objective. We have a curriculum that with the TICs that we have to cover in kindergarten, and we take one of them and all of them and break it down in a way that our students will understand and learn what they're supposed to be learning for kindergarten. And I'm sorry, the TICs are the learning standard objectives that the district gave it to us to teach in kindergarten. Then when we have the lesson objective, we select the vocabulary words that we're going to use to teach our students the new concept they're going to learn. We select around 5 vocabulary words, no more than that, depending on the topic that we are going to teach, but normally it's no more than 5 words. Then we decided how are we going to hook the kids, what activity are we going to do to get them involved and interested in the topic. And also we decided which guided practice are we going to do with the students. We, the teachers, we do, and then they do it with us. Then after that, we're going to decide which independent practice they're going to be working on it. And after this, we create a short test that we call the demonstration of learning with 3 to 5 different problems that the students will be able to solve, and they will be able to demonstrate their understanding on the lesson. This will help us decide if they learn or not the new concept. For example, will help us make decisions about if we have to reteach it, do it again, or if we can move on. And at the end, we just use a closure activity that could be an exit ticket, a writing activity, a presentation, a gallery walk, anything that would be the closing of today's lesson. So if we have to talk about which one would be the strength of my model, I would definitely go ahead and say that by having the demonstration of learning, the short test at the end, helped me a lot to see and to learn if my teaching was clear to my students. So I definitely said that having that at the end of each lesson will help me decide if I can move on or if I can stay and I can continue and have to continue explaining the same lesson in a different way that my students understand it. One of the weaknesses that I would say is definitely maybe in the independent practice of my students for math, and I forgot to mention that this is about a math activity. We use a book. The district help us give us a book. We use activities from the book. Sometimes when I see that the activities are too easy, or sometimes they're too easy, then I decided to pick something else, and then we do a different activity. But most of the time, me and my team in kindergarten, we use the book for the independent practice. And I always said that sometimes I consider this is one of the weaknesses because sometimes it's not that rigorous, I would say, the activities that we use. When we plan, when we have to plan and select which one of each activity are we going to do for the math lesson, we really use all of them in all our lesson plans and our planning. We do the lesson objectives, the vocabulary, the introduction, the guided practice, the independent practice, the demonstration of learning, and any activity for the closure. So that's the way we decide that we use each component in each unit, in each planning that we have. When we decided, like in our lesson plan, we put all of those components. And I think that's pretty much what it is. I hope this, this is the end of this video recording. Thank you so much.